sneezing. Okay, I'm blinding myself. Sneezing, my nose is running, I'm blinding myself. I've knocked my camera over 3 times, but I've got the microphone on. I'm clipped it on this time, so I hope you can hear without me holding it and breathing into it. So we're gonna go with it. I was gonna do a February wrap up, but then I finished my first book of March, and I feel like it's too far into March to do the February wrap up. It's really not, but I told myself it was. So I forgot what book I finished first. I think I know which one it was. I don't remember what I rated it.
A few moments later.
Okay, I'm back. I thought pausing the recording would actually pause the recording and not have to make a new one, but it ultimately had to make a new one. So I gave all of these books the same rating, so there's that. I also wanted to open my book of the month while I'm here, mostly because I haven't done any kind of unboxing in a long time, and I've also got a book of the month in the mailbox waiting to be opened, or brought in the house, actually. Yes, I have a screwdriver that I'm using today to do the tape on the book of the month, because I've been hanging shelves and the screwdriver is not going well with the shelves. I don't know why they gave me this itty bitty little screwdriver to put screws into a wall, but you know what? It was a free screwdriver. So I don't know which one it is. I forgot what month this is for. What month is this for? I got a cute little pamphlet in it. I'll read that in a minute. Oh, I got 2 of them. Book of the month. Whoops, now I'm dropping it. I've never gotten 2 of anything in the book of the month. Is this the same? I think this is the same thing, like, whatever. Anyway, the important part. I thought I ripped the cover, like, already, and it's not even been open 3 minutes. Oh, this is February's book, so this is great timing. I have March's in the mailbox. Famous Last Words by, is it Gillian or Jillian? I don't know, because it's spelled like Gillian Flynn. I don't know. But I also forgot what category this was in, because, ooh, I like the way that cover feels. Ooh, that was crispy. Oh, it says it's an addictive thriller, so. And of course, I got a bookmark. Oh, book of the month, that was dirty. That was dirty, book of the month. Anyway, I just wanted to open that on camera since it's been a while. Does this mic sound good? I don't know. Like, I can't hear what it sounds like while I'm recording. So, there's that. I also wanted to include an unwrapped book, because I finished my wrapped up book in this. So I'm gonna unwrap one since I read one. But we're gonna talk about the books first, because that's what you're here for. And this has been like 3 minutes of BS. So anyway, we're gonna go cutest, I guess, first. I read a Goosebumps book in one sitting, of course. This is number 38 in the series, and it is The Abominable Snowman of Pasadena, of course, by R.L. Stein. This is about Blake and his sister, and they're tired of the hot weather. Their dad's a photographer. He gets a job to go... Where did they go? To go to Alaska, and they're so excited to go because there was snow and all this. And they go. It's a little bit of an adventure. They go to Alaska. They find the abominable snowman. Dad takes pictures of it. Dad's pictures aren't turning out right. And then, and that's kind of what happened. Yeah, that's all the back says. So I don't want to give any spoilers away. I mean, we have all probably read these, but I'm going through the Goosebumps books that I own. I also plan on reading one next go around. It's actually already on my bed, so there's that. I gave it 3 stars. I thought it was cute. Personally, I feel like it could have been longer. Personally, there should be an Abominable Snowman 2.0. Personally, that's all I got. One complaint though is the description of the Abominable Snowman in this book is not what the cover shows. So there's that. Also, my first unwrapped book of the year was Attachments by Rainbow Rowell. It's been on my TBR for a decade. This has been on my TBR. I probably should have unhauled it, really, but I didn't. And I thought it was cute. It drug a little bit, but I thought it was cute. The majority of this is actually written in like email format. So, I don't think that the chapters kind of alternate from Lincoln, who is the main character's point of view, to the emails between the 2 female coworkers. Lincoln is internet security for, what is this company called? Is it a newsroom? A newspaper, I think. He's internet security, and he has to read flagged emails, and their email gets flagged every day. And he reads their email, and then he really likes reading their email, and then he kind of falls in love with one of the characters via email. So, and it ensues from there. Personally, I thought Lincoln was cute. I liked Lincoln's description personally. He was tall. Based off the description, had a dad bod, and I feel like Lincoln was a cute character. So I gave it 3 stars. Actually 3.5. But on Goodreads you can only do 3. But I'm pretty sure it was 3.5. I don't think I'd read it again, but it was very cute. It did drag a little bit, and then the ending felt kind of rushed. But overall, I thought it was cute, and I feel like Lincoln really grew as a character by the end of the book, personally. So, Lincoln's character growth. And then this next one, I just finished this one. And I also don't know how to pronounce the author's name because I thought it said Alyssa, and I now, in the last couple of days since I finished this book, I've realized that is not at all what the cover said. So, it is Highway Blue, and the praise on the back of this book, I'm confused. I don't understand what the point of this book was. I don't get it. I don't really. It was just like a snippet of this woman's life, and that was it. There was just a snippet of her life, and I guess that was the point, because it is relatively short. I basically read it in like 2 sittings, pretty much, mostly because I started it on my lunch break, and then I finished it over the course of a couple lunch breaks. And I don't know. It was a little too character driven for me, and usually I really like a character driven story, but like, to be honest, there was no plot. It was very readable. Like it flowed fine, but there was no plot point. Like, it's about Anne-Marie, whose estranged husband, the summary calls her an ex-husband. They're not divorced, or him an ex-husband, but her estranged husband of her brief marriage shows up on her doorstep in trouble. They go on a road trip. And that was that. Like, I gave it 3 stars because I feel like it needed more. And I I didn't understand. But if you have an interest in reading that book, it's soon to be posted on my Pango. The link is down there. If you wanted to read that. I didn't tell you who it was by, but I thought this said Elisa. I'm not convinced that that's not what it says, but I don't want to butcher her name. So there is that. Also, while I'm here, my wrapped up books are right here behind me. And since I was going to unwrap one to read next, I'm going to do it while I'm on camera because I've already talked about it. But I don't know which one I want. Like, do I want a thicker one? Do I want a small one? Because there's like a novella sized one down here. But that would be like the second small one. So if I grab two small ones in a row, then I'm left with like medium and I feel like this big one, that's a sequel to a book I read. So maybe I need to get on reading that. I feel like that's because it's the only hardback one I wrapped. Should I unwrap two? And what are these? I forgot. You know what? Yeah, this one is oh, I got my hair in here. Okay. We're doing it. We're doing two. We're doing two. Let's see. So this is book 2 in a series. And this one is a horror novella. I have a feeling I know what this one is. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it because I think I know what this one is because it was the only novella I had. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Ooh, I forgot what that cover looked like. So I've read 2 other horror novellas by this author. But it is You've Lost a Lot of Blood by Eric LaRocca. And I've also read Things Have Gotten Worse. Things Have Gotten Worse Since We Last Spoke. I read that one a couple years ago. And I've also read We Can Never Leave This Place. And ultimately, I liked We Can Never Leave This Place more than Things Have Gotten Worse Since We Last Spoke. But I think I overhyped it for myself on Things Have Gotten Worse Since We Last Spoke. And I think I stretched it out too long. Like, I think it deserved to be read in one sitting. And I stretched it out over way too many. And I think the story got lost in translation. So I think it was partially a me problem all the way around. But on that one, I felt like there was a lot of build-up. And we should have had more, personally. But part of that's my fault because I should have just read it all at one time. So, oh my god, it's got little drawings in here. I shouldn't have flipped through it. Anyway, so I've got this one. And I am fixing to start this one. So next time I see you, hopefully I will have read these 2. And now that I've got trash from where I unwrapped that one, we're also going to unwrap this one. I know what this one is because it's the only sequel I had on there. And I can't find the first book. Like, where is the first book? Like, I know I've got it, but and I know I read this book like recently in the last couple of years. I'm pretty sure it was included in a video, so there's that. But anyway, it is The Damned by Renee Ahdieh. I read The Beautiful a couple of years ago, and I need to read this one because I'm pretty sure I have the third one in here somewhere, and I need to read the third one so I can finish the series. Or is there a fourth one? Anyway, I need to get on it because I'm slacking. And honestly, like, I really enjoyed The Beautiful, so there's no reason for me to have not read this by now, other than the fact that I'm just a slacker. So, and that's a TBR and a wrap-up, if I do say so myself. So I'll see you next time in another video, possibly in a haul, because I bought books that I didn't need, that I told myself I wasn't going to buy. So, but I haven't bought as many as I usually do. But I guess I'll see you next time. in a haul if I can get my life together enough to record one.